This is a town hall meeting, but I'm going to have a few remarks at the front end, if you will indulge me. It is a great honor to be here at Mapleton Expeditionary School of the Arts. Just 3 years ago, only half of the high school seniors who walked the halls of this building were accepted to college. Today, thanks to the hard work of caring parents, innovative educators, and some very committed students who I had a chance to meet some of them in my tour, all 44 seniors of this year's class have been accepted to more than 70 colleges and universities across the country. I am here to congratulate you, the students, on this outstanding achievement, but also to hold up this school and these students as an example of what's possible in education if we're willing to break free from the tired thinking and political stalemate that's dominated Washington for decades. If we're willing to try new ideas and new reforms based not on ideology, but on what works to give our children the best possible chance in life. At this defining moment in our history, they've never needed that chance more. In a world where good jobs can be located anywhere there's an internet connection, where a child in Denver is competing with children in Beijing and Bangalore, the most valuable skill you can sell is your knowledge. Education is the currency of the information age, no longer just a pathway to opportunity and success, but a prerequisite. There simply aren't many jobs today that can support a family where only a high school degree is required. And if you don't have that degree, there are even fewer jobs available that can keep you out of poverty. In this kind of economy, countries who out-educate us today will out-compete us tomorrow. Already, China is graduating 8 times as many engineers as we are. By 12th grade, our children score lower on math and science tests than most other children in the world. And we now have one of the highest high school dropout rates of any industrialized nation in the world. It is worth crying about. No doubt. In fact, if the more than 16,000 Colorado students who dropped out of high school last year had only finished, the economy in this state would have seen an additional $4.1 billion of wages over these students' lifetimes. That's the cost directly to this state's economy when we fail to educate our kids. Now, there's still much progress to be made here in Thornton, but the work you've done shows us we don't have to accept this future for America. We don't have to accept an America where we do nothing about 6 million students who are reading below their grade level. We don't have to accept an America where only 20% of our students are prepared to take college-level classes in English, math, and science, where barely 1 in 10 low-income students will ever graduate from college. We don't have to accept an America where we do nothing about the fact that half of all teenagers are unable to understand basic fractions, where nearly 9 in 10 African American and Latino 8th graders are not proficient in math. We don't have to accept an America where elementary school children are only getting an average of 25 minutes of science each day, when we know that 80% of the fastest growing jobs require a knowledge base in math and science. This kind of America is morally unacceptable. It's economically untenable, and it's not who we are as a nation. We are a nation that's always understood that our future is inextricably linked to the education of our children, all of them. We're the country that has always believed in Thomas Jefferson's declaration that talent and virtue needed in a free society should be educated regardless of wealth or birth. That's who we are. That's who we are, and that's why I believe